Welcome to a journey of self-discovery and limitless potential with Jim Kwik's transformative book, Limitless. Filled with wisdom and insights, this book is more than just a read, it's an experience. Jim Kwik, the author and your guide on this journey, didn't always have the knowledge he shares. He struggled with a brain injury as a child, grappling with learning difficulties that seemed insurmountable. But Kwik was not one to back down from a challenge. Limitless invites you into the world of brain science, weaving together the threads of Kwik's personal journey with insights about the brain's malleability and our potential for growth. The book explores the power of positive thinking, the importance of challenging oneself, and the necessity of overcoming self-limiting beliefs. It's a narrative that underscores the transformative effects of continuous learning and the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and grow. Now that you've got a sense of what Limitless is about, let's delve into the key takeaways from this enlightening read. Technology has become an integral part of our lives, but have you ever wondered about its impact on our brains? This question is not as far-fetched as it might sound. As Jim Kwik discusses in his book Limitless, our ever-increasing reliance on technology is affecting our mental abilities in ways we may not even realize. Take, for instance, the concept of digital dementia. This term, first coined by neuroscientists, refers to a decline in cognitive abilities due to overuse of technology. It's like a muscle that atrophies from lack of use. So, when we rely on our devices to remember phone numbers, directions, or even basic math, we are essentially outsourcing our brain's functions to our gadgets. Over time, this can lead to decreased memory capacity and diminished problem-solving abilities. But it's not all doom and gloom. Technology isn't inherently harmful to our brains. In fact, it can be a valuable tool for enhancing our cognitive abilities if used properly. For instance, educational apps and games can help improve memory and critical thinking. Online courses offer opportunities for lifelong learning, stimulating our brains and encouraging neuroplasticity, which is our brain's ability to adapt and grow. However, the key here is balance. Just as a balanced diet is essential for our physical health, a balanced digital diet is crucial for our mental well-being. This means using technology in a way that supports our cognitive development, rather than hindering it. It might mean setting aside time for tech-free activities that exercise our brains, like reading a book, solving a puzzle, or simply going for a walk in nature. As we see, it's crucial to strike a balance in our digital lives to keep our brains healthy and active. After all, our brains are the most powerful computers on Earth, and we should take every opportunity to keep them in top shape. One of the core themes of Limitless is the importance of challenging oneself. So let's dive in and explore this theme a little deeper. Jim Kwik, the author of Limitless, is a strong believer in the power of pushing oneself beyond comfort zones. It's not about torturing oneself with impossible tasks, but rather, it's about venturing into the unknown, trying new things, and exploring new territories. Think of it as a workout for your brain, where the more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. Kwik's journey is a testament to this. After suffering a brain injury and struggling with learning difficulties, he didn't retreat into his comfort zone. Instead, he challenged himself and discovered techniques to enhance his learning abilities. This process, in turn, improved his memory and critical thinking skills, proving that the mind is a muscle that can be trained and improved. Consider the example of London cab drivers, which Kwik highlights in his book. These drivers are required to memorize an intricate web of streets, landmarks, and routes, a daunting task to say the least. But by pushing themselves out of their comfort zones and taking on this challenge, their brains adapted and grew, and they ended up with better memory and spatial awareness than before. So, why is challenging oneself so crucial? Because it's the key to unlocking our full potential. When we push our boundaries, we discover abilities and strengths we didn't know we had. We grow, we adapt, and we become better versions of ourselves. This isn't to say that it's easy. It may be uncomfortable and daunting at times. But remember, just as a butterfly struggles to break free from its cocoon, it's through this struggle that it gains the strength to fly. In the same way, when we challenge ourselves, we're not just surviving, we're thriving. We're not just learning, we're growing. And we're not just becoming better, we're becoming limitless. Remember, growth begins at the end of your comfort zone. So step out, challenge yourself, and watch as you transform into a stronger, smarter, and more capable version of you. Self-limiting beliefs can be our biggest hindrances. Kwik teaches us how to break free from them. These invisible barriers are often the product of years of negative conditioning or experiences. They whisper in our ears, telling us we're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to reach for the stars. But Kwik paints a different picture. He encourages us to defy these self-imposed boundaries and unlock our full potential. So, how do we overcome these self-limiting beliefs? Kwik suggests a three-step process. First, we need to recognize these beliefs. They're often subtle, masquerading as rational thoughts or realistic expectations. But once we identify them, we can begin to challenge them. This is the second step. Question your beliefs. Are they really true, or are they just fears in disguise? The third step is to replace these negative beliefs with positive ones. This isn't about blind optimism, but about fostering a mindset that sees opportunity instead of obstacles. It's about believing in your capacity to learn, grow, and adapt, no matter the circumstances. Kwik also emphasizes the power of empowering questions. Rather than asking why we can't do something, we should ask how we can. This shift in perspective can be transformative, turning perceived limitations into stepping stones for growth. Moreover, Kwik believes in the malleability of the brain. Just like a muscle, it can be trained and strengthened. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, suggests that our mental capabilities aren't set in stone. We can always learn new skills, acquire new knowledge, and develop new abilities. But remember, overcoming self-limiting beliefs is a journey, not a destination. It requires continuous effort and commitment. It's about making a conscious decision every day to defy the whispers of doubt and embrace the echoes of potential. By overcoming self-limiting beliefs, we open ourselves to a world of limitless possibilities. So let's take the first step towards breaking free from these invisible chains and embracing our true potential. After all, we are only as limited as we believe ourselves to be. In Limitless, Kwik underscores the transformative power of continuous learning. He shares a fascinating concept that our brains are not static, but malleable, capable of adapting and growing throughout our life. This concept is known as neuroplasticity, the brain's amazing capacity to rewire itself based on our experiences, behaviors, and learning. Imagine the brain as a dense forest with numerous paths. Each path represents a different learning experience or skill. When we learn something new and keep practicing it, we are essentially forging a new path in that forest. Over time, with continuous repetition, that path becomes broader and more comfortable to tread. This is precisely how our brain functions when we engage in continuous learning. Kwik illustrates this point with an intriguing example of London cab drivers. To navigate the intricate streets of London, these drivers must memorize an astonishing 25,000 streets and countless landmarks. This continuous learning and usage of memory lead to a noticeable growth in the part of their brain responsible for spatial awareness. It's an incredible testament to the transformative power of continuous learning. Therefore, when we engage in lifelong learning, we're not just accumulating knowledge, we're also physically sculpting our brains, making them more efficient and adaptable. This process further enhances our ability to learn, think critically, and solve problems. Indeed, the brain is a muscle that grows stronger with use. So, what does it mean to be limitless according to Jim Kwik? It's about embracing the impact of technology on our brains, while also understanding its potential pitfalls. It's about the courage to challenge oneself, pushing past comfort zones to enhance memory and critical thinking. It's about overcoming self-limiting beliefs, recognizing that our brains are malleable and capable of continuous growth. And above all, it's about understanding the transformative power of continuous learning. Remember, your brain's potential is limitless. It's time to unlock it.